Hey guys, I hope you're having an amazing weekend, an amazing Sunday. I had most amazing weekend, actually, I would say, since Friday. I've just been out there with the women and women in film and television of Ireland. As a member, we just had a summit in Limerick, and it was just so amazing. It was really fabulous. But one thing, the few things I've learned, I'm going to post a video soon about it, and that could be part of our channel, which is the theme of our channel is growth, inspire, and impact. A few things that I've learned from those women that was really, really inspiring. But that's not what I'm doing this video. This video is an amazing video about, it's amazing talk about how humility is demonstrated. And I think that I've been reflecting the whole weekend about it, and I think what I see is humility was demonstrated to me in the highest of level, right? So I sat next to few powerful women in the movie industry across the globe, and there was no moment where I felt like small. And I was sitting next to Mrs. Ajoke Silva, who is one of the top, I think she's the legend movie industry of Africa. Let's face it, these are the people who worked so hard for some people to even enjoy what it comes to a movie. Her and her husband and many more actors. But I was mesmerized about the simplicity, the unassuming. There was no moment where she was explaining who she is. There was no moment where she going around and tell this Irish or the producer, this is who I am, I'm big here. She just knew who she is, and she didn't have to explain who she is. She didn't have to show off. She didn't have to tell people what she is. Because a lot of time, it's dawned on me that pride is not just because you brag about yourself. It's because sometimes you are so empty that you need to explain your life away to people by showcasing through your tongue about what you've achieved, what you're doing right, what you're wrong. And it just come back to all these change makers. I'm talking few of them, actually, not all of them, who are just so busy doing what they're called to do that they don't have time to explain how achieving they are and how well they're doing this, and telling everybody. They're just so busy doing it that sometimes they don't even realize. This woman was even surprised how mesmerized I was. I said, who is this Cameroonian girl who is mesmerized? She was just wondering, what's wrong with this child? You keep talking to me, telling everybody about me, what's going on? Because she was so unassuming that she wasn't even conscious. Of course, I know she knows that she's good with her craft and everything, but she wasn't conscious of how much impact she's having on other people's, to the level where someone would be so mesmerized about seeing her. And that is in a world where we see a lot of us just bragging on social media, even bragging in conversation. It's not just social media. There's some people who pretending they don't talk on social media, but privately they are definitely obnoxious. They talk about the wealth that they have, and the job that they have, and the project that they have, and all that kind of thing. I think it's obnoxious, man. It's actually, please stop. It's obnoxious. It's just becoming ridiculous. But then you sit next to these powerful women who have every right to tell you about who they are and what's in their pocket, and they're just there laughing and away and not even worried about whether you're black or you're white or whatever. They're just sitting down there and having a good time and talking about life. I was blown away by that. I was blown away also by my daughter and how great she grown to be a strong woman of God, and so unassuming of herself. Barely talk about herself. Always talk about what she's achieving. Always talk about what she's going to do. Oh, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. And today I saw her leading, after maybe 6 years of being in that church, finally taking the lead of one of the big church, leading the worship, one of the big church in the world, in Ireland, sorry, I would say. And came out of there normal, quiet. And I think it's a lesson that I feel we need to learn. And I think also what I realize is that the blowing of the trumpet is actually feeding and feeling the things that you are inadequate about. Now, there's some people who don't talk, but they still have this internal pride that Basically, pride is actually a void. Pride is just, I'm a void, I'm inadequate, I'm not good, I need to showcase I need to more show that I'm better than this. And that brought me to Moses. I wonder why God selected Moses as the one of the most humble men on earth. And yes, the Bible says that not even David, not even Daniel or anybody, Moses was described as the most humble by the mouth of God himself. And it dawned on me that, oh my gosh, yeah, was humble because he was so busy just obeying and just doing the things that he's called to do. He didn't have time to explain to people that, hey, I was a prince in do you know who I am? Guys, don't talk to me like that. He didn't even have time to say, oh, I can't believe I'm being dragged into the wilderness with these guys and having to eat the manna every day. I was a pharaoh, a prince in Pharaoh, and blah blah blah. It wasn't even busy about it. He was just busy obeying and doing what he was called to do. So I was blown away by that, and I just felt like I should come and let you know that humility is not a state of mind and the way you speak. Humility is actually oblivious of your talent, oblivious of your impact. It's more the service, what you give to people, how you give it to them, and how you just have no time to keep count of what you do for people. You're just busy doing it anyway, and you're just busy taking your journey. So thanks for listening, and stay tuned for the episode coming out soon. All right, thank you.